Here's this line that's a little bit similar to You're Driving Me Crazy and Mode Swing, but it's from the same year, 1931, and it was written by a pianist named Claude Hopkins, and he was assisted by one of the other great pianists of the 20th century, who unfortunately died at a young age due to alcoholism and, I think, TB. But he's a guy you never heard of, but he was a great musician and conductor and arranger named Alex Hill. Alex Hill and Claude Hopkins got together and wrote this tune called I Would Do Anything for You. All right, you guys ready? Here, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. set was "I Would Do Anything for You." And one of the great, wonderful things that's happened here at Cafe Borrone from our perspective musically is the nurturing of new talent. And some of the people who are playing in the band have really learned a lot about the art and skill of playing New Orleans jazz and traditional jazz here. First of all, we'd like to introduce to you one of the greatest young bass players in the Bay Area. He's been playing here. He's quite a good musician on other instruments, but he's been playing the bass, and we're really fortunate to have him and feel privileged that he's kind of picked up some stuff from us here at Borrone's. That's Mikiya Matsuda on the bass. That's good. And on the drums, you all know him and you love him. He learned how to play, literally learned how to play drums here at Cafe Borrone. That's Riley Baker, folks. And Riley's gone, he's 17, he's almost 18 years old, and he's gone from being a young upstart musician to being like one of the best in the business already as a teenager. And the rest of us, well, I don't have any excuses for the rest of us. It just wouldn't be right without Jim Klippert here on the slide trombone. Jim's been here since the very beginning. And a guy who hasn't been here since the beginning, but he might as well have been, because he's been, we've known him all for all of our lives. I've known Jeff all of my adult life. Jeff Hamilton on the piano, folks. Jeff's also a very fine drummer and all that. And what can I say? The Redwood Troubadour himself. Exceptional musician, the most versatile guy in the band because he plays the pipe organ and nobody can top that. That's Robert Young, folks, on the alto, soprano saxophone, and the vocals tonight. So anyway, and I'm Clint Baker. I'm the ringleader of all of this nonsense. And also wouldn't want to forget, who did I forget? Oh, well, what can I say? His name is, he's Banjo Bill. And this band would not be here tonight without his help because around the year 2000, we had to reorganize the band for various reasons. And Bill became my partner in crime at that point. Bill Reinhart, folks, on the banjo. And it's interesting because Bill is a string bass and tuba player by trade, but ever since he's been here at Cafe Borrone, he took up the banjo. So he's been playing, he's spent a lot of hours learning how to play the banjo here, and he's quite good at it. He's a really good tuba and bass player to begin with. But, well, who says you can't learn? Old dogs, you know, the old thing. And of course, I would be remiss in also mentioning Ramona Baker, my daughter, who's been a fixture here since she was a pre-teenager, drawing, and she plays on the piano now. So anyway, we just like to think about all of the wonderful things that have happened in the last 28 years. It's been a great place. A lot of great musicians have played here. Almost too many there's too many to announce, but I can give you, we've had everybody from Bob Helm, the original clarinetist in the Yerba Buena Jazz Band. This was his last regular gig here at Cafe Borrone. And also we had the great New Orleans string bass player who was the most popular bass player in the early 1960s. Was a great inspiration. Us McNeil Bro play here. I mean, you'll play here a number of times. So anyway, and there's so many other people. Anyway, enough about that. Jeff's mocking me with his piano playing.
I'm giving mood music.
He's giving mood music.
Mood music.
Well, thank you for the mood music. I'm gonna be all teared up in a second. So we're gonna get on with the music.
Yeah, right. It's actually